Good morning, YouTube subscribers, family, and friends. Today is Thursday, the 13th of August. I recently deleted my Facebook accounts. Facebook for me, when I originally got started on Facebook back in 2008 or 2009, Facebook was a place where a lot of my cousins and family members suggested I go so we could, meet up online and see family photos and post stuff. And as I began to use Facebook more often, it went from just family members to friends, and it just kind of exploded. At that time, I was going through some issues, and I just kind of put my issues out there. And a lot of people just fell in love with my post, and then a lot of people hated my post. So at the very beginning, Facebook was this fun environment where I could go and just kind of speak my mind and have some conversations or debates. A conversation or debate online with people, thousands of people from all over the world. So the first few years, Facebook was pretty good to me. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining, which is the purpose of social media. It's supposed to entertain you and enlighten you, is how I viewed it. But in the past few years, Facebook has become something different for me. I would log on to Facebook, and I would see all these posts related to race and hate and crime, and there was just so much stuff that I began to see on Facebook that it kind of took the entertainment value away. Excuse me, I'm dealing with an upper respiratory infection, something going on. So, Facebook became a place where I began to kind of just didn't want to log on to. Because I would sit and read these posts that were very race-related. A lot of the posts that I read were false. That people were posting things that they thought were real, but it was fake news articles. Nobody was verifying the information. And people were running with this stuff, believing it. And I was like, okay, this is kind of starting to get bizarre. Facebook is not designed for accuracy. So anyone can post anything, and people literally believed it to be true without verifying or fact-checking, or... So I would see all these posts and all these people who believing something that was completely false. No different than when I had an incident and they said someone attacked me. And I was injured because someone attacked me over Tyler Perry. It was false. But everybody on Facebook and wherever other social media believed it because somebody posted a fake news article from one of these bloggers' websites, just a fake false story, and people just automatically believe it because it's on Facebook. Facebook could be a great social media platform to do wonderful things. You could do a lot of stuff with Facebook with the right audience. But what I'm finding is that the vast majority of the audience in Facebook or on Facebook is more for entertainment purposes. I mean, not just entertainment, but they're not really... Certain countries have created civil wars based off social media and corrected issues in their countries. But here in the United States, we're just using Facebook to create almost like a race war, blacks against whites, whites against black. And it was starting to really, really, really get on my nerves. Because every time you log into Facebook and you're constantly seeing articles, black and white, news articles that were created to bring eyeballs to their websites, and they're all race-related, that's kind of crazy. I've lived on God's green earth for 45 years, and I can assure you I've had very few race-related issues in my life. I'm a black gay man, I can assure you I've had very few issues with anyone regarding my homosexuality. But if you go on Facebook, you swear the world was falling apart for black folks and gays. Everybody is out to get them. They're the victims of everything. And that's false. And people buy into this because these articles and news stories, and it's disheartening because it's not real. It's fake. It's false. I got a ton of black African American friends. I know thousands of black folks who have never spent a day in jail. I know thousands of African Americans who have never ever been harmed or hurt by any police. I know thousands of gay people who've never ever had an incident regarding their sexuality. A lot of these incidents that happen are small and minor, but Facebook and social media explodes it into something that's huge. Even though it might be a minor incident, it's still an important incident that should be discussed. But to take the situation like what took place in Ferguson, Michael Brown attacked that police officer in that police officer's car because he was high on drugs. See, we don't accept this. And look what's happening in Ferguson now over that incident. Some people will cuss me. When I tell people that, they want to cuss me out, but they don't accept the truth that Michael Ferguson attacked that man and that police officer when he asked him to get off the road, and the officer went to pull his car over towards that young man. That man attacked that police officer. Michael Ferguson attacked that police officer. Now, if they had video evidence, I wonder would you all still be able, would they still be out there riding? Because they're still out there running around up and down the streets of Ferguson the last few days. And it's kind of like, okay, really? Then the elections came about and you guys didn't even go vote. And you still want to, you rather march up and down these streets instead of marching your butts into the voting booth and voting these people out of office or putting in people who represent your community? I didn't get that. But social media is promoting this. They're promoting people marching, storming these places, going to Ferguson, creating all this. It's just, and social media is the gasoline and fire that's making Ferguson what it is. Yeah, there's some problems in Ferguson, I agree. The marching and rioting and shooting, and that's not going to resolve the problem. Why aren't they using social media to get these people off their boats, get them off their butts, get registered to vote, run for political office, and take control of their community? Because see, that's doing the right thing. And we don't want to do the right thing, so many of us. We'd rather go out and tear shit up and act a fool. The last election that took place in Atlanta, Georgia, I went to go vote. Out of my entire family, I was the only one who voted. I got family members on welfare, Social Security, food stamps, disability. They have children. I was the only one to get up and go vote. And all these people in my family, cousins, brothers, sisters, mama. None of your mothers on Social Security. You didn't know to go vote? Do you not know and understand to protect your Social Security benefits, you need to vote for people who will fight for your Social Security benefits, Miss Hampton? But she didn't go vote. But she did make it to church. Bible study. And everybody else with Creflo Dollar Church, you know, she wants to donate. She did give her $300 to Creflo Dollar $65 million airplane. She did. No Facebook. I'm not going to miss it. I have to find some other place to platform to introduce my videos to you all. But I can't do it on Facebook any longer. I cannot tolerate what I've seen on Facebook for the past few years. It was too busy, it was getting here. And I didn't like that. It was making me view the world differently than what I know is the truth. So I had to back away from Facebook. And I'm telling you all to be careful what you allow through that portal called Facebook into your home and into your mind. Verify that stuff for accuracy. Make sure the stuff is accurate. There's so many lies I've seen on Facebook about certain things that are happening in the media. Just lies, lies, lies. None of it is truthful. Because people, it's almost as if somebody's sitting someplace putting out all this false information to try to get people riled up and upset. A lot of people are buying into it. So I would strongly suggest, if you're going to be on social media like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, verify the information that's being put before you. Make sure it's accurate, real, and not false. And before you go chasing behind something, make sure that it is what it really is, what it claims to be. Anyway, I'm going to go back here to drinking my little coffee. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get some stuff resolved. I'm trying to get my chest cleared up today. I went out of town, and the air conditioning unit in that hotel, I couldn't get it under control. It was hot 1 second, cold the next, hot 1 second, cold, and I paid a price for it now. So I had to go get some antibiotics and some other stuff to try to clear up my chest and sinuses and stuff. So I feel a little bit better today. I think I'll feel better as the week goes on. But anyway, if you're looking for me, you can find me right here on YouTube. I ain't going no place. I like this platform much better because I can present my videos, read the comments, answer some of the comments, delete. Yeah, I don't have to go through a lot of rigmarole. I mean, dealing with a bunch of stuff like I did Facebook. I don't think I'm going back to Facebook. I enjoyed Facebook when I enjoyed it, but I hated Facebook when I hated it. And so I'm done with Facebook. Anyway, if you like my videos, click like, share them with family, members, and friends. And don't forget, I'm right here. If you have any questions, just send me a message right through the questions. You can also send messages directly to my YouTube channel, or you can email me at walterhampton2@gmail.com. That's walterhampton2@gmail.com. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.